today's top news headlines. AMSO calls off Manipur white band after agreement. NAB seizes 32 kilograms of WY tablets, 1 kilogram of crystal methamphetamine. And BPCM observes World Consumer Rights Day 2022. Good evening and welcome to Pony Television English News at 7 p.m. I'm loving RIMAI. Now let's get to the news in detail. The Manipur-wide general strike call given by All Manipur Muslim Students Organization (AMSO) has affected vehicle movement and normal life at Top Khongnangkhong and Hapta areas on Tuesday. The strike was in protest against arrest of 11 NPP supporters by Porompat police from the residence of Ketrigao constituency MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan yesterday. They demanded unconditional release of all the 11 people. No unwanted incidents were reported during the course of the strike. Yesterday, hundreds of angry supporters of Sheikh Nurul Hassan stormed Porompat police station. They had clashed with police, injuring a woman police personnel and a protester. AMSO President K.H. Ayub Shah said a team of Imphal East Police, led by SPM Pradip Singh, had arrested the 11 people from the residence of Sheikh Nurul Hassan while he was away for the oath-taking ceremony. When AMSO approached the SP, he did not give any reason for the arrest and also declined AMSO's request for their release. Ayub Shah alleged that SPM Pradip neglected directives from the DGP to release the 11 arrested individuals. AMSO considers such act as an act of discrimination against any minority community. Members of All Quokta Coordinating Committee staged a sit-in protest and blocked roads at Quokta in Bishnupur district, supporting the band called by All Manipur Muslim Students Organization (AMSO), protesting against the arrest of 11 people from the residence of Ketrigao MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan in Imphal East. The arrest happened when Nurul Hassan was taking oath as MLA M. Rehna. One of the protesters demanded that the 11 individuals should be released without any condition by Tuesday. She threatened to launch a series of agitations with the help of other organizations of Quokta in case the government does not fulfill the demand.
Kendrada lairiba MLA Nur Hassan gi yumdagi phakriba nupi nupa khudingmaksi sarta ama phau yaudabida thadok pirau thadok taba taragadi aikhoigi lairiba nupi lup khudingmakna hayengdagi khongjang kaya samgani haibasi aina haijaningi.
The Manipur-wide general strike called by AMSO in protest against arrest of 11 NPP supporters has been called off after an agreement was reached between AMSO and Imphal East Police, following which all the arrested released. AMSO expressed gratitude to all who extended support to the general strike. A team of NAB police station arrested a man for possessing 32 kilograms of WY tablets and 1 kilogram of crystal methamphetamine in Imphal on Tuesday. Earlier, the NAB team conducted random surprise checking of some suspected vehicles at Kaisampat near Yumsha Chicken Center in Imphal West. A Tata truck bearing registration number NL01AD 3983, driven by Maibam Diban Singh, aged 53 years, son of L. Maibam Mitlu of Langtabal Kunja Makhalekai, Imphal West, was detained and checked, a police report said. In that 30 packets containing suspected contraband WY methamphetamine tablets, drugs were found concealed inside the punctured left middle tire of the Tata truck. The packets altogether weigh around 32 kilograms, including the weight of the packing material, and contain approximately 3 lakh suspected WY tablets. In the follow-up action, approximately 1 kilogram of suspected ice drug, crystal methamphetamine, was found in his residence. He was arrested at spot about 1:35 p.m. today, and the suspected drugs, 3 lakh WY tablets and 1 kilogram of suspected ice drug, crystal methamphetamine, were seized along with the vehicle. A case has been registered at NAB police station. The origin and destination, Assam, of the drug is established in the preliminary investigation, and it's found that the arrested person is a member of the interstate illicit drug trafficking chain. Further investigation is going on, police said. The Protection and Preservation Committee, Manipur PPCM, observed World Consumer Rights Day 2022 with the theme Fair Digital Finance at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today. Addressing the event, PPCM convener Maibam Bishashwar said that with the time evolving competition has increased in the field of income earning, and that use of cash has been reduced as well. He said though card system has been digitalized, people still need to be careful. Shopkeepers in Manipur have failed to maintain government fixed prices and MRP, he said, adding that duplicate products are also sold in the market. Former PPCM convener Jitendra Ningomba, IPSA President Taurangbam Birjit, Amuko President PH Nando Luang, NIPCO President T.H. Manihar, and former Director of Prosecution, Manipur Advocate Ngangom Techkumar, were the Presidium members of the event.
Honoring matamdadi haribasi yam kanna leramde adubu sel puthokna leibagi thabaksi la matungdadi senjau paiba karwar wala singa sina moigi damakta khudong chanabagi lambi si semakpadagi miyam jingsi koi leiraga sizinariba koi consume tawjariba consumer jingsidadi hena awaba khudong thiba kayama lakpadagi haribasi koi 1960 adaiduda koi nokchup thangba lebak singsidam asigi ihausi kanna sagali sagalakpadu ga iroina na matamduda 1962 da John F. Kennedy na president oiba matam jeisida hariba mayamjigi ihose manamasi maram chai haidana US Congress tamasi puthoktuna.
A tailor shop was destroyed in a major fire at Tulihal Azad Golai under Andhra Police Station this morning. Run by Samu from Tulihal, the shop caught fire in the early hours, a report said. A Manipur Fire Brigade team rushed to the spot to douse the fire. The firefighters managed to control the blaze from spreading to adjacent shops. No casualties were reported in the fire. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained, according to the report.
Makoi nakan thangnaba dukan singdi koi lalhongde amluba mana koi mai si kadom nei horko mai haiba koi khangma ngamdaba mai je koi kadom nei khori bano haiba duma tasengna
report lai manai mehel school campus mai si mase hariba hoji mai chai ba jaga se akoi tailor to go dukan lamani aro mai se kamai na hauri no haibadi hoji phobudi khangri se samu haji kawi report to hel de gidi powdra ba mali aduga mai posai aduga dukal gi posai nim singti na sakre.
Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anaba singi hidak kappa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi wabiraganu Medlane Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna pung kunmari chukna adom yumda latuna hidak kappa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ge anabasing experience leraba doctor amadi nursing laktuna mating pangzari akupa marol gi damak Medellin gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call tawduna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store dagi Medellin app download tawduna booking tawi.
Welcome back after the break. Manipur registered 14 fresh coronavirus cases and 0 deaths on Tuesday. The total COVID-19 tally has increased to 1,37,021, while the death toll has remained at 2,118. As per the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, the positivity rate was recorded at 1.2%. The Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room said a total of 1,189 samples were tested in the past 24 hours, detecting the fresh infections. The control room said 7 persons were discharged. In 3 separate joint operations carried out by the Manipur Police, troops of Assam Rifles, under the aegis of IGAR South, apprehended 3 insurgent cadres, including a woman belonging to the band PLA and UNLF from Moray, Kaino Thongka and Oinam in Bishnupur district respectively on March 14. They were handed over to Moray, Bishnupur and Nambol police stations, a police report said on Tuesday. Laishram Nando, who contested the just-ended Manipur polls on INC ticket from Gontojam on Tuesday, appealed to all concerned to stop spreading rumor that he had sold vote to a National People's Party, NPP, and BJP. He asserted that, like other candidates, he wants to win election. He said that he cannot sell vote for other candidates under any circumstances. He also expressed heartfelt gratitude to his supporters for giving vote to him in the polls and said he will contest as a Congress candidate in the next election too. Nando also sought support from the people for the next election.
Ngasi Kondozum Kendragi Parza Singtaina Ikong no Kunumzari Loina the Queen trying to Manipur Assembly election Lasi Kondozum Kendragi Akoi election Lasi Matunda Ngasi Aibu Nushiduna Pibiba board Kara ko haningai le tan thagasari aduga ayang mokoi singsina aibu nungsina pijari bisingje maman yama bani aina ya khanjaraga mokoi ne tawru thabuk khudimaka mai pak oisinu haina ngasi amamangan taibang ishor jaine ikokno khurumjari loina ngasi election loigra matungda ngasi kendra sida laiba praja singsina aibu vote yon thoi BJP ri yon thoi NPP ri yon thoi haina tonga sadokna tawbirisi tawbiganu aya Nangasi Kondozum Kendra Praja Pasana Pira Labangamba Itiksulate Adi Sida Board Piu Hibangamba Itiksulate Pasama Hana Pama from the board Pija Giveni Ayana Ngasi Computer Juxida Ayana Adugumbagi Hibangambagi Ahaki Itik Ibu Legate Lakatoriba.
Assam Rifles Public School Manipuri under the aegis of IGAR South on Tuesday distributed stationery items to students to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav commemorating 75 years of India's independence on Tuesday. Stationery items were distributed to 56 students from class 2 to 11 at the event. There was a short interaction between the dignitaries and students.
श्री बजरंग लाल सर आप सबको मालूम होगा कि मणिपुर के लोगों के लिए ये जो कानवाई चलती है आपके लिए एलपीजी गैस ऑयल राशन ये सब व्यवस्था जो है इन गाड़ियों के माध्यम से होती है। जब तक आपको रेलवे का लिंक नहीं आया है, रेलवे नहीं पहुंची है, तब तक आपकी आपूर्ति दीमापुर से नागालैंड के थ्रू यहाँ आपका सामान पहुँचता है और उसमें किसी प्रकार की कोई मुदालकत आती है और आने वाले समय में और आगे बढ़ेंगे, जो कांगकोपी की तरफ जो है थोड़ी गड़बड़ कभी कभी रहती है, कुछ वहाँ मुदालकत आती है, कुछ रुकावट आती है, वहाँ भी हम पहुँचेंगे और वहाँ भी इस तरह के प्रोग्राम करके लोगों को जो है हमारे साथ जोड़ेंगे। मुझे अच्छे से आभास है कि मेरी जो टीम ऑफ ऑफिसर ने जब पहली बार यहाँ विजिट किया तो जब उन्होंने रिकमेंड किया कि पोरी नवाखोन जगह है जहाँ पे औरंगी में, वहाँ पे हमें छोटी छोटी नन्ही मुन्नी बच्चियां हैं, उनके लिए टॉयलेट और बाथरूम की बड़ी सख्त जरूरत है और दे आर डिप्राइव्ड विद द बेसिक कम्युनिटीज। उनको जो मूल आधारभूत जो जरूरतें हैं उनसे वंचित हैं वो, और उनके लिए ये सुविधा हमें देनी चाहिए। तो उसी आधार पे मैंने सेक्टर को इस बारे में रिकमेंड किया और सेक्टर ने भी हमारी सिफारिश को अनुमोदित किया और आज इस कार्यक्रम के अंजाम में हम पहुंचे हैं कि इसको आज व्यवस्थित तौर पे तैयार करके आप लोगों को समर्पित कर रहे हैं।
एक्शन प्रोग्राम के मनुंगा सीआरपीएफ ना मफम सिदा लाक्पीदना अखोगी अगांगसिंगिदमक्ता असिगुंबा टॉयलेट अनि बाथरूम साबिबसी हानिया लेतना थागतप फोंदोक्सरी अदुगा लोइनाना अखोई असिगुंबा होम असिबु रन तौजरिबा MLSS ना अखोई ममांगदगी 1983 दगी हौना अखोई वुमेन एंड चिल्ड्रन हाइबा सिदैदा अखोई वर्क तौदु
69 Battalion CRPF Manipuri under the Civic Action Program inaugurated toilet bathroom block at Boroi Nawakon Children Home for Girls Kwerenge and distribute sports items to clubs of Sakmai Kanjaibung Youth Clubs of Awang Sekmai. CRPF 69 Battalion Commandant Bajrang Lal Borei Nawakol Children Home Secretary SC Inaucha attended the function. SC Inaucha Borei Nawakol Children Home Secretary said the children home were run with the help of different organization, sector of group, and haven't got the help from government. She also said under the Civil Action Program there is no proper hall for conduction a meeting. So she appealed to construct a proper hall for them. Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anabasingi hidak kappa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi wabiraganu Medlin Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna pung kunmari chukna adom yumda lantuna hidak kappa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ge anabasing experience lairaba doctor amadi nursing tuna mating pangzari akupa marol gi damak Medellin gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call tawduna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store gi Medellin app download tawduna booking tawi.
Welcome back. Legislators in Nagaland will go to poll to elect the lone Rajya Sabha member of the state on March 31, 2022. The incumbent Rajya Sabha MP KG Kenya retires on April 2, 2022. In pursuance of the provision of subsection 1 of section 29 of the Representation of People Act 1951, the additional secretary and returning officer for the election by the members of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly on the retirement of Rajya Sabha member KG Kenya on April 2, 2022 has fixed, with the previous approval of the Election Commission, the conference hall, annex room of the Assembly Secretariat as the place at which a poll will be taken in pursuance of the Election Commission's notification number 318 CS multi-1 2022-1, said an official notification today. Nomination papers may be delivered by a candidate or his proposer to the returning officer or the assistant returning officer at room number 65, Nagaland Legislative Assembly Secretariat between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. on any day other than public holiday not later than March 2. Forms of nomination paper may be obtained at the place and times aforesaid. The nomination papers will be taken up for scrutiny at 12 noon on March 22 at the office of the returning officer. Notice of withdrawal of candidatures may be delivered by a candidate or his proposers or his or her election agent who has been authorized in writing by the candidate to deliver it to concerned officials between 3 p.m. on March 24. The poll will be held on March 31 between 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The BJP Parliamentary Party meeting was held at Ambedkar Bhavan in New Delhi today. During the meeting, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP President JP Nadda were felicitated in view of a massive win in 4 states in recently held assembly elections. Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal and Minister of State in PMO Dr. Jitendra Singh, among others, attended the meeting. COVID-19 vaccination of children in the age group of 12 to 14 years will be started from tomorrow. Only Corbevax vaccine will be used for the beneficiaries of age group 12 to 13 and 13 to 14 years. Union Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan has written a letter to Chief Secretaries and administrators of all states and union territories. He said precaution dose can now be provided to 60 plus and above. Prioritization and sequencing of this dose will be based on completion of 9 months from the date of second dose. Vaccination of precaution dose should be with the same vaccine with which primary vaccination was done. India's national COVID vaccination program had begun with the vaccination of healthcare workers and frontline workers on 16th January last year. Mr. Bhushan said the national COVID-19 vaccination program has covered 95.5% of the eligible population with at least 1 dose of COVID-19 vaccine, while more than 80% of the eligible beneficiaries are fully vaccinated. He said the mammoth task has been made possible with the active support from states and UTs. Health secretaries say the vaccine will be administered to only those children who have attained the age of 12 years on the date of vaccination. The vaccinator and verifier will be responsible to ensure that any beneficiary aged less than 12 years on the date of vaccination is not vaccinated, with special attention to those born in 2010. All beneficiaries who have attained age of 12 years will be able to register on COWIN. The appointments can be booked online or on-site walk-in for 12 to 14 years. In Telangana, schools will function half-day from today onwards. The state government has ordered schools to function on a half-day basis till the last working day of the academic year 2021-22 in the southern state. The government informed all the regional joint directors of school education and district education officers in the state that half-day schools will commence from today onwards till the last working day of this academic year. The order is applicable for all educational institutions, including primary, upper primary, and health and high schools under all managements, including the government, government-aided, and private management. The schools will function from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. and midday meals will be provided at 12:30 p.m. 5 Indian women boxers grabbed gold medals in the youth competition of the Asian Youth and Junior Boxing Championships in Amman, Jordan yesterday. Tamana in 50 kilograms and Nivedita Karki in the 48 kilogram category won gold medals, while Shaheen Gill in 60 kilograms, Ravina in 63 kilograms, and Muskan in 75 kilograms also bagged gold medals. However, Priyanka and Kirti suffered defeats in the final and concluded their campaigns with silver medals. Renu, Tanisha Lamba, Prachi, Pranjal Yadav and Sneha are the 5 boxers who secured bronze medals, as Indian women signed off a medal in every 12 categories in the youth section. Indian junior team finished its campaign in second position with 21 medals, 8 gold, 7 silver and 6 bronze at the prestigious Continental Tournament, where both the age groups of men and women, youth and junior are being played together. Before we wrap up with today's bulletin, the top news headlines once again. AMSO calls off Manipur White Band after agreement. NAB seizes 32 kilograms of WY tablets, 1 kilogram of crystal methamphetamine. And PPCM observes World Consumer Rights Day 2022. And that is the end of today's English Bulletin at 7 p.m. Stay tuned to Pawnee Television for more updates.